Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And today we are taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends series, Marvel Knights, Mindless One, Build-A-Figure, Luke Cage, Power Man. Man, that is a lot. I decided, I was out a couple weeks ago, and I slipped into a GameStop, and I found this, and I thought, you know what, I've been contemplating putting together the Mindless One, and the only few things that I needed were, number one, the right arm, which comes with Clea, which I didn't want Clea, so I did get the right arm off of eBay for like 12 bucks. And I also picked up the Lady Bullseye, reluctantly, and the Fist Ninja, and the Gamerverse Iron Man. So we're gonna do a series here on these four figures, and along with the few pieces that I already had, and we are going to assemble at the end of this the Mindless One. So let's have a look here. First off, we have the Build-A-Figure Mindless One up here at the top. Ages 4+, warning, choking hazard, blah, blah, blah. Don't put Luke Cage in your mouth. You got the Luke Cage logo up there at the top. Legend Series, there you can see Luke Cage and all his Luke Caginess. Marvel Knights, Luke Cage, Power Man, Hasbro logo. On the side here, we've got some of that classic Silver Bronze Age comic art of Luke Cage, the Tiara Luke Cage with the chain belt and the bracers. And then on the back here, we've got same picture with the multilingual blurb about him. Build-A-Figure Mindless One. There is the entire wave there, which I already previously did Blade a while back. Daredevil, the King Daredevil, doesn't come with any of the Build-A-Figure pieces, so I've got this one, and this one. Skipped on Clea because I managed to pick up the right arm. Had to get Lady Bullseye, didn't want her, but it was cheaper to get her off of Amazon than pay $30 for the torso piece on eBay. So that was just kind of like, well, I had to do that. So I may custom kit bash that one out because I really don't care if she's on my shelf or not. I don't know. Might change my mind once we open her up. Jibber jabber legal jargon down here across the board, ages 0 to 3, you know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. Marvel Hasbro logo on the bottom here. More jibbery jabbery legal jargon, Houses of Klingon, and a barcode underneath the GameStop sticker there. So let's get him out of the box, let's get him on the pedestal, and we'll have ourselves a look. And here we've got him on the pedestal. Let's have a look at the accessories. First and foremost, we have the left leg to the Mindless One here. Yep, that's pretty much what that is. That's the left leg to the Mindless One. Not going to really be much of anything till we get all the pieces out and put him together. So we'll set that aside. And then Mr. Cage comes with two sets of hands. He's got two fisted hands on him by default. And then we have two sort of semi-splayed out hands. Yeah, sort of claw splayed out type hands that have an in and out hinge on them, not an up and down, obviously. And then here we have Mr. Cage. And Mr. Cage stands at approximately, well, bam, 6.5 inches tall right there, because he's a bit bigger than most. And looking at this face sculpt, this is really good. This looks really nice. I like what they did with the hair, how it's kind of tucked underneath that headband or tiara, if you will. That's what some people call it. Yeah, really good looking sculpt there. I will say this right here is a little bit weird. I mean, straight on you can't see it, but the holes, I don't know why they made the holes in the shirt that pronounced right there. That's kind of a they could have made the hole just small enough for the sleeve to get through, but you know, it's okay. It's not really a deal breaker so much. But yeah, I like the nice yellow shirt going down to those silver. The silver that they used, the silver plastic that they used on this is really nice. It's very shiny. The silver down on the bracers and then on the tiara, and then we've got the chain with the black pants going down to the cuffed yellow boots. It's just very 80s Luke Cage, late 70s, early 80s Luke Cage. It just looks good. Looks really, really good. I don't know why that keeps drifting off to the, I don't know, maybe that's where it's supposed to be. So let's have a look at articulation. We've got a static neck with the ball hinge up at the top, giving us full rotation on the head. Really good down. Not too bad on the upswing there. Of course, virtually no tilt with that style of head. And then with the arms, no butterfly joint, but we have full rotation on the arm. Hinge all the way up to there in the T formation, which I will say the joints are very smooth on this. Bicep swivel with a double elbow. See, I've complained before, and we do have a jacket type body here with a bicep swivel and a double elbow. It can be done, Hasbro. We know you can do it. Down to the wrist, where we have a full rotation, and it feels like we've got a double rotation there because the bracer actually rotates too, but we got a full rotation on the wrist with an in and out hinge on that. Down to the, I don't think we have, ooh, wait a minute, now this is not going, there we go. Doesn't look like we have any kind of ab crunch in there, but we do have a ball hinge at the waist for some hula hoop and some waist swivel, giving us somewhat of an ab crunch. Then with the legs, we've got all the way up to there. No drop down ball joint, but we do, or is there? No. But we do have a thigh swivel and a double knee going right back to there. And then we have is there a boot swivel? No. No boot swivel, but we do have detents on the feet and a forward rocker. Let's get his, let's see, let's pop this out. So yeah, the bracers are a separate piece. They're just kind of in there on a cylinder. And there we go. Let's get him up. Let's get his arms. Wanted to get that sort of in a, like I'm holding my fist pose. So yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I like him. I like him a lot. Let's pop him off the pedestal. We'll line him up with some other characters and we'll see how he scales up. And here we have him with the Medico Mafex, Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Imperial Stormtrooper version 2, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Retro Carded Duke, and the Mezco 1/12 Collective Superman Man of Steel Edition. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with Mr. Cage here. I think he looks really, really good. I think they did a very good job. They hit pretty much all the articulation points. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I would give it a little higher than that if the shirt, the whole, as you can see right there, there's that gap in the, it's almost like he's got sleeves on and he's wearing a yellow vest. But I think they did a very good job with this figure and it looks really good. I also think that it really should have had boot swivels on there. It just looks like it's supposed to have boot swivel and doesn't. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for me, but that's a really good figure. He's going to have great shelf presence. And like I always say, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about when you're collecting these. You want them to look good on the shelf. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.